Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Daughter of Increase. My name is Nazanis. For those of you who are new to the channel or who just happen to stumble across this video, and I'm the founder and CEO of Daughter of Increase Ministries, that is DOI Ministries. And here on this channel, I help you guys increase in your faith and relationship with God and Christ through Bible studies, book reviews, discussions, and more. So if you haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. To join us, head over here to click the bell to stay notified of when I post a new video and to like this video. So let me just fix y'all up real quick and fix my lighting. But hey y'all, here to do a quick little vlog just for today, because I just felt like picking up the camera and just sharing some things with you guys. I guess it is a little late in the day. I'm trying to find my iPhone so I can tell y'all what time it is. It is 4 o'clock, actually 4 o'clock today on January 8th, Thursday. I went out with hubby around like 1:30ish. I went to Dollar Tree. He went to the barbershop right next to it. And by the time I left, he got out. So we went to have a little lunch date at Taco Bell with baby girl. And then I got home maybe like 30 minutes ago. And I was going to get into like my Bible reading and stuff like that. If you guys haven't seen like my reading plans and stuff, I'm doing like shorts sharing on Instagram and also here on YouTube, me getting into it daily. And so you're probably not going to see mine until a little bit later because I have not done it yet. But I have my planner and I got this idea. I've always had my planner. So in previous years, I've used day designers, happy planners and stuff like that. But I've been using the Blue Sky Day Designer collabs that you can get like at Target, Walmart, the inexpensive version of it. And I've been using this one since last year of July. And so I saw that Alexis Ashley had got a planner from Target where she was using it just for her faith things. And I thought that was great because I personally was using my small one for everything. Like I was putting all of my like reading plans, faith plans in it. And then I did buy a larger one. This one from last year, and it's the academic July 2025 to June 2026. And I was using this to do a scripture a day. So I would pick a book of the Bible that I would read through, just read scripture, and then I would write a scripture from that reading of the day and do that. But I did not keep up with it, honestly. But I was like still writing in the planner. Yeah, I think I only kept up with it up until August and then gave up on that. But when I watched Alexis Ashley's video about doing that, I said, you know what, let me try it again. So I again went and got a Blue Sky planner. This one is not the Day Designer brand from Blue Sky. This is a different one. This is just the regular classic Blue Sky planner. And I got two of them. I got the regular 8.5 by 5. And then I got the regular small size that I use. And I use this strictly as a reading journal. I love keeping track of my reading and stuff like that. So this is strictly just a reading journal, and I have been enjoying this. So I went back and jotted down the books that I read in July. Hold on, let me fix this because everything is looking a little crazy. Give me 1 second to fix this, guys, because I don't know what's going on. So hold on. All right, that's a little better. But yeah, I was keeping track of my TBRs and stuff like that. But for January, I'm keeping track of like how long it's taking me to read a book, when I start a book, when I finish a book, any book releases that I'm looking forward to, my TBR for the month. And then in the weekly spread, what I am doing is literally jotting down notes. So like when I finish a book, when I start a book, my thoughts on that book, I highlight the book title. I stopped doing that. I might go back in and do that. I don't know. But like I literally like on January 4th, I said I finished His and Hers and Just Wow, solid 5. I also finished The Storyteller's Daughter, gave it a 3.5 star rating. And so like I write where I am in the book, if I started a book, if I finished a book, if I finished it, what I rated it. I like doing that because it keeps me accountable to what I'm reading. It keeps me accountable to reading every day because my goal is to read 2 times a day, 45-minute sessions. And then it also helps me to keep in my mind what I'm reading, because sometimes when it comes to doing my wrap-ups, I literally draw a blank, especially with everything going on now. I draw a blank. And so yeah, I've been enjoying doing this and keeping up with it in this planner. And it doesn't have to be a long with the thing, because it's not a lot of space to write a lot of thoughts. It's literally just writing down the basics of what I read, what percentage I'm in the book, my thoughts. And yeah, no, I'm normally reading like 2 or 3 books at a time. I'm always reading a nonfiction book, and then I'm always reading 2 or 3 other like fiction books, whether that's biblical fiction, fantasy, secular, whatever the case may be. So we have that. And then this one is strictly all of my faith-based plans. And so I think what Alexis Ashley said she was doing is, in the monthly spirit, she was writing down like what she'll be doing for the day. So what book she's reading in pages, what she's studying, and things like that. What I've done thus far, and it's helped, is I'm writing down for my reading plan that I'm currently doing. You guys know I'm currently catching up on my canonical reading. And so I started on Psalms 46. Right now, I'll be doing Psalms 120 to 135. And then tomorrow, on Friday, I'll be done with Psalms. Crazy to think I'll be finished with Psalms. Absolutely insane. So I'll be doing that. And then I'll be reading Atomic Habits chapter 7. And then we have book club with Alexis Ashley for A Love for Jesus, doing Revelation week 7 with Jen Wilkin. And that is tonight at 8 o'clock. And so I just have that written down. And like for tomorrow, I have what I'm reading in Psalms. I have what I'm reading for Atomic Habits. And then I have the wife's ministry thing that I'm joining with my elder's best friend. One of the elders at my church, her best friend, and her and a few other ladies have a wives ministry, which is for basically aspiring wives, women who were divorced and desire to be married again, and women who are married. And so I partook in it a couple of times prior to being married and engaged. And so now I'm going to join in again as a married wife. My church, we had a wives ministry thing going on, but that is on pause right now. But yeah, that's how I'm using that. And then what I started doing, so at the beginning of the year, for the dates that were here for December, I didn't finish here. I was supposed to put a prayer here, did not do. But I have like my word of the year and my verse of the year. I have some goals here, and then I was supposed to put a prayer here, which I'm going to go back and put my prayer. I typed it out on my computer. And then for the first day, I just wrote out like what I did, what my thoughts were. And then starting on the second, I was writing down my favorite scriptures or the scriptures that stuck out to me from those readings that I did in whatever reading it was for that day. So that was probably long with it. I don't know. But yeah, that's basically how that is going. And so definitely kudos to Alexis Ashley and her video. That has definitely inspired me. And so I think every year I'm going to stick to 3 planners. My everyday planner, a reading journal, and then a faith-based planner, because it's working out really well for me right now. So like I said, I'm going to be reading Atomic Habits. I'll be honest. People hype this book up, but I'm not getting it. I'll be honest. I'm just not getting the hype. The stuff that he's sharing is kind of like basic stuff to me, if that makes sense. And so maybe as I go further into the book, but the 6 chapters I read so far, it's like habit stacking. I feel like that's common sense. You stack your habits together. If you want to start a new habit, stack it with a current habit. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but the chapter 7 is about self-control, so we'll see. But this is the nonfiction I'm currently reading. And then, like I said, I'll be diving into this shortly. But I do want to share with you guys 2 things. One, I have been on a Dollar Tree craze. Absolutely. Well, 3 things. Been on a Dollar Tree craze. Absolutely insane. I know. But I'll talk about that in a second. Second thing, I want to say thank you to Sandra. She knows exactly who she is. Sandra, you don't understand how much of a blessing you have been to me in my journey here on YouTube, my journey just in general. You truly have been a blessing. And I got a package in the mail yesterday from Amazon, and I did not order anything. And so I was shocked. My family was shocked because we was like, what is this package? I didn't order anything. I was confused. And I had opened it already, but I didn't rip everything up. So I'm going to reopen it here on here to show you guys. But it came in this packaging, and it's from Sandra. It says Happy New Year to you and your family. God bless. So Sandra, absolutely thank you. And I was so excited to see this when I got it because I have been wanting this. Now, I have a Keurig. Well, I've had a Keurig before. Now we had an Instapot that was like a 4-in-1. Now we have like a high brew 6-in-1 coffee maker, and I have my Nespresso Vitoro. Plus, I have a regular coffee maker, and so like I'm not new to coffee, teas, and all of that, but this is something that I've wanted for a very long time. I literally threw everything in the bag. All right, baby girl is sleeping. I probably should have thought about this, but just taking it out of the bag. It is this, I think it's called Kosari Organic Electric Gooseneck Kettle. I've wanted a kettle for a very long time that does specific like heating settings for like oolong tea, black tea, white tea, green tea. If you guys don't know, I used to be a tea girl, especially when they had, was it David's Tea or Teavana? Whichever one was closed, got closed down. Don't know. I used to be a tea girl, like actually by the tea leaves and all that. That used to be me. And so I have to start getting back into drinking tea and slowing down my coffee intake with everything with the Graves' disease and everything like that. And so this is a blessing to actually have. I'm debating if I want to open this now or wait. But yes, it is matte black and it is gorgeous. Let me show you guys on this side because I still have some of the wrapping on it. But thank you so much, Sandra. Like, I'm super excited. And you guys can see like the buttons here. It literally says on, off. White tea is at 170 degrees. Green tea is at 180. The only green tea I like is orange blossom jasmine or jasmine orange blossom. I don't really care for any other green tea. There is oolong, there's coffee, and then there's boil for black, and then hold temp. So yeah, I'm so excited. We have it. And so now I feel like I have to go buy some tea. Because the only tea I've honestly been drinking as of late is turmeric ginger tea, because it actually does help me a lot when it comes to some of my symptoms with Graves and migraines. And so I have some in the cabinet that I've really been drinking, but I kind of want to get back into tea now. Kind of, sort of. But yes, so thank you, Sandra, so much. I was not expecting this at all. Like I said, I was shocked when it came in the mail. So yeah. And it was wrapped up. I'm just taking the tape from the wrapping off. But yeah, I'm super grateful and thankful that I have this. This has been on my list, like I said, for a very long time to get one of these kettles or a kettle like this. So I have to go to that kettle now. So let me throw this over here. Let's talk about my wedding ring. So if you follow me on Instagram, you know I done been through a couple of wedding rings. I can't take out my old one because it's put away, but here's my original wedding ring. Rose gold engraved, gorgeous beauty. My husband did his thing when he did this, okay? This was the ring that he proposed to me in, and then I picked out my wedding band, in a sense, because I knew I wanted 2 rings, but this one was like a ring guard type of thing. And so together, they were amazing. So unfortunately, I couldn't fit it anymore after months and months of waiting. And so I was like, you know what? I need to get a new ring because I'm tired of wearing the silicone. You guys saw me. I had went crazy and bought a bunch of silicones, but I do still have my silicones. But it was just, I was tired of wearing silicones. I wanted to wear my wedding ring because he was wearing his, and I was just like, I'm married. I want to wear a ring. So I went to find a ring, and I found this one, and I found a couple actually. I think I was between like 3 or 4 different ones. And I wanted a rose gold, but I wanted one immediately. I didn't want to have to wait too long. And the rose gold one was going to take way too long. And so I just opted for silver. I didn't want a gold. I really want a rose gold. And that's just my love is rose gold. I love rose gold jewelry. I'm not a gold silver kind of girl. I will opt for gold over silver. I'm not silver. Like, I don't care for silver. But I saw this one and I was like, it's pretty. Let me get it. Now, I don't know anything about carat sizes when it comes to rings. I don't care about how big the size of a daggone ring is, okay? That's just me. But this here was the one that he said he liked. It was between this one and another one that looked like this but had like blue sapphires in it. But this one just was really cute. And I think the one with blue sapphires was a little bit more pricey. And so I picked it out, right? I completely picked it out, but got his approval on which one he liked. So he was between the two, and I went with this one. And so you guys saw me wear this one. And this one is not engraved. It's just a silver one. It is princess cut with round diamonds in it. It is gorgeous. It is 3 rings, three separate rings. So if I wanted to, I could just do the 2 rings. Take it off. All right, I could do the 2 rings, but I am a 3 ring kind of girl. That's just me. I like 3 rings. I don't know. I just like the 3 ring thing. Sorry if it's getting a little dark. Let me turn on the light. Let me turn on the lights. Yeah, so like I'm a 3 ring kind of girl. That's just I've accepted that is my plight. Okay, that is what your girl likes. 3 rings. And so that's how it looks. It's gorgeous. She's stunning. This is a 1 carat ring, I think, but it's huge. And when I saw it, I was like, oh, it's big. Listen, y'all. I have small hands, okay? I'm petite, I'm tiny, I got small hands. This to me is big. And I was like, oh, maybe a 2 carat now. 2 carat would be too daggone big, too big. So I'm good with a 1 carat. I'm good with it. I don't want nothing bigger. Maybe a 1.5. I'll have to see what that look like in person, but a 1 is good enough for me, right? And so when I got it, he looked at it. He literally took my hand and he was like, could have got you something better. I'm gonna get you something better. And that's because he knows that I love rose gold. And my original ring was engraved with Mrs. Rucker on it. That's my last name, Mrs. Rucker. Rucker is my last name, my married last name. And so he went on, found one. I liked it. We found a couple, but this is the one that I really liked. And I'm glad that I went with this one because it is very petite and I like it. He did not like it. Got here yesterday, I think. He ain't like it at all. Me, I like her. She's gorgeous. She's petite. And I love it even more because I am going to be doing a ring stack with my children's birthstone. The month that we got married, that birthstone color. And I'm also going to be getting an étoile moi ring of me and my husband's birthstone. So like I said, I'm a 3 ring kind of girl. And so this one is a princess cut with pear shapes and round diamonds in it. And it's a 1 carat and it's moissanite. And I honestly wanted a moissanite ring. I don't know. Moissanite just looks really gorgeous to me. So it is rose gold. It is engraved with Mrs. Rucker on it, of course. And here is the wedding band. It is really petite, y'all. Like she's petite and gorgeous. Oh. And I didn't realize how much she shines until we went to Taco Bell today. And we were sitting, the way we were sitting, the sun was hitting directly into my face. And I was able to see the shine. It was amazing. But yeah, here she is. She is a 1 carat princess cut moissanite with pear shapes on the side here, and then the round diamonds on the side. She's simplistic, and I like it. I'm not really one of those girls that loves craziness. I like a simple ring. So here she is, very simplistic. And when like I said, when it got here, he was just like, it's too small. And I'm just like, babe, I like it. Like, I'm not a big ring kind of girl. This for me is very gorgeous. I'm petite. I love how it looks. I thought about the 2 carat, but this one is gorgeous. The 2 carat would have been too big for me. Like I said, 2 carats are way too big. And so obviously my original wedding ring, I can't wear it unless I lose weight. But I'm not gonna get rid of it. I'm probably gonna put it on a chain and wear that as a necklace. But yeah, this is my new one. I am going to get some protective jewelry sealant. I think it's called Protect the Clear or something like that to put, because I know my original ring started to oxidize. But I also know that I was wearing my ring doing everything. Now I don't wear my ring when I sleep. I don't wear my ring when I cook. I don't wear my ring when I'm taking a shower, washing dishes. I used to wear my ring doing everything. I now take off my ring when I do a lot of things. So I'm gonna be one of those girls who just takes off her ring a lot. But yeah, this is her. And then just imagine I'm going to have my children's birthstones in between. So I'm gonna have a sapphire ring, an amethyst ring in between here, and then I'm going to get like a regular eternity style ring to go on the end, because like I said, I'm a 3-ring kind of girl. So we're gonna have a stack, and then on this hand will be the Etoile Moi ring of me and my husband's birthstone, which will be a pink tourmaline and an alexandrite, which is going to be so cute because it's pink and like a lavender color. And then I'm going to have most likely the the peridot for the month we got married in, which is August. So I don't know if I'm going to put the peridot on this finger or just stick it on this hand with the rest of the colors. I don't know yet, but for sure my children's birthstone will be on this hand, absolutely for sure. But yeah, I love it. It's simple, and if I felt like switching it up and wearing silver, I could wear the silver. I may go out and get a 3rd ring on I may just purchase myself a 3rd ring in like gold and just have options of silver, rose gold, and gold. But the one my husband picked, I love it. She shines, she's gorgeous, and it's a moissanite. And like the first ring, he knew like it was gorgeous. I think it was a round rose gold ring, and I never thought that I'd be a round girl. I was always a princess cut, but we back to the princess cut, so we love it. But yeah, just wanted to talk about that because I know I get asked a lot why I got so many rings, and it's not that we out here just spending money. No, there's a reason behind it. And yeah, so that is why I have my original ring, can't fit it anymore. My silver ring was one that I picked up myself, but he agreed to it and he didn't like that at all. He was just not feeling it. Maybe I did go about that a little wrong, but I was impatient and wanted a ring and didn't feel like waiting. And so he was like, for Christmas, he gave me a new ring, and it came after Christmas. So yeah, but Dollar Tree, like I said, I'm a little obsessed with Dollar Tree. I've been to Dollar Tree way too much. My skincare routine is actually from Dollar Tree. So if you guys are interested in knowing what my new skincare routine is, I can do that. I know I get asked a lot about my skincare, so maybe I'll include that in the video. But went to Dollar Tree, and I saw these. They were so cute. It's a sticky note set, and I'm definitely going to use this. I don't know if they're going to be super sticky, but I use glue anywhere or double-sided sticky tape, so they're cute. There's a catacorn, which is basically a cat unicorn, a gorgeous star, and a little cute cloud. And I tried to get 2, but there was only 1. So got that. Picked up some nails. I didn't do that. I didn't show y'all that vlog because I straight deleted that vlog. But I got some nails. I got a bunch of nails. I've heard that these nails are really, really good. So I got this brand called Ladybird. They only come with 12. Usually when you buy nails, they come with 24. So I got 2 packs. These, I think they're called like cat's eyes, but it's like a opal kind of color with pink. So I got 2 packs of those. 2 packs of these nude leopard print with pink. And then 2 packs of these, I think it's like a nude pink black. And I can't wait to try these. And I've heard the really good reviews about these nails, that they're really nice. So got those. I got baby girl 2 books. So recently I've been reading her You're My Little Sweet Pea by Kit Chase, which I got from Zondervan a while ago. And also this one, The Quiet Crazy Easter Day. This one is from BH Kids. I got these both for review years ago. So I've been reading these to her. She's actually been enjoying reading books. You know, I got a bunch of little kids books. And so I saw these two at Dollar Tree. So I got Mama Loves You. Yeah, I was looking for this. So they have a Daddy Loves You as well, and then a Nana Loves You. So I need to find those two. But I have the Mama Loves You. So cute. And then I have I Love Us. And like I said, they have Daddy Loves You and then Nana Loves You. So I do need to find both of those. I'm going to go to New York, and there's 2 Dollar Trees on my Mama Love's house. So I will be scouring Dollar Tree to find those 2 books. For sure. Then I've been on a kick with day socks at Dollar Tree. So yeah, I got fuzzy socks. I usually get their like regular socks. I've recently been wearing, I don't know if this is a little weird to show y'all. It got fuzzy stuff from my pants, but I got these like Eeyore socks that I've been wearing. The Disney one, they're so funny. But I got 2 more fuzzy socks because my fuzzy socks get dirty and they warp really quickly. And so these are like the ladies' crew socks. People might wear these outside. I don't. I wear them in the house because they're fuzzy. So these ones have bows on them and hearts. And then these ones are just hearts. But I have a bunch, like a bag full of other stuff. And then I got 2 bonnets, pink and lavender. I'm trying to get baby girl to wear her bonnets. She has never liked putting anything on her head. She takes her hats off. She takes her bonnets off. She takes hoods off. She takes bows off her head. She hates things on her head. And so I figured if I put a bonnet on my head, she would see me with a bonnet and sleep with a bonnet. And I honestly am sick of putting a scarf on my head. So I figured I would just get bonnets. So I got pink and purple. What else did I get? I specifically went for detergent because I need to wash laundry, but they had none. People over here, they buy stuff in bulk at my Dollar Tree. My Dollar Tree stays empty. But I picked up these to try. Palmex laundry detergent packs. I guess they're supposed to compare to the Tide Simply Pods. So it's 10 in here. It smells good. So I'm going to try these out. See if they work, and if they work, I'll get these when they do. But I know that they usually sell detergent. They just didn't have any. They literally had none, and they did not restock. So I also stocked up on one of my favorite toners, Dermaso Labs AHA Glycolic Acid Toning Solution. It has glycolic acid, witch hazel, and rose water. I use this on my face, but also if you use this under your arms, it helps with keeping your odor under control. And so using this like when you get out the shower in the morning, before you go to bed, it helps to keep your odor under control, and it helps to keep your deodorants lasting longer. And so that has been a lifesaver, y'all. Lifesaver. I heard you could do the same thing with witch hazel, which I've done that with witch hazel, but that is more powerful for me than witch hazel. So I did stock up on 2 more bottles. I think I have 3 bottles, but between using it on my face and my underarms, I use it on my face, my neck, and my chest, and my underarms. So I go through it a lot. And so yeah. Oh, and I also got these. You can usually buy these at the grocery store, but $1.25, why not? So I got this one in the waterfall mist. I did not like the wildflower or something. I didn't like that smell, so I got this one. The dryer sheets. Like I said, I gotta do laundry. I was supposed to do laundry today. I'm not gonna do that today. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Monday. And I'm only gonna probably wash baby girl's clothes and my son's clothes, and then do all the rest of the laundry over the weekend. It is going to be a long weekend because of Martin Luther King week, Martin Luther King Day on Monday, and so I'm probably gonna stay behind in Jersey, let baby girl and hubby go to New York, and then I'll have a longer weekend. But I am going to throw all this stuff in here. Hopefully she don't wake up, and get started on my day, or my evening rather, I guess. I'm definitely going to read her this tonight. It's so cute and pink. I wish this wasn't green. But yeah, I definitely want to get the Daddy Loves You one. I used to like buy nothing but Dollar Tree books for my son and read to him. And I used to buy flashcards and stuff for him. And so like my daughter, she's only 15 months, 15, 16 months. I can't, September, October, November, December, January. So 12, 13, 14, 15 months. She'll be 16 months this month. And so she can say her name. She doesn't say her full name. She, instead of when you say Amaya, she'll say Amai. And so she says her name is Amai, not Amaya. She can count to 10. She knows her colors. And honestly, I will be honest, it is thanks to Miss Rachel. She loves watching Miss Rachel. And so I've noticed that she's very, like she pays close attention to everything when it comes to Miss Rachel counting and stuff like that. And so now she has the stackable cups. She knows how to stack them. She has Legos now, so she's very cognitive. I guess that would be the word, with building her Legos and stuff now. And so, yeah, I am implementing a schedule, a routine for her now, which it has been going and not going. So that's why she's taking her nap a little late. She usually is supposed to take her nap between 1 and 3. It's a little late because we didn't get into like 3 something. So that's fine. It's just us tonight and I'm making a video now. So I did get asked to share my Bible study method and how I stay clear from distractions. So I did plan to make that video, but I also said I was only going to post once a week. And that has not been going too good. So I am going to make that video. I do have everything planned out. I just need to figure out how I'm going to show you guys and like what scripture to use. I don't really know yet, but I do use a verse by verse study method, which is kind of like inductive, but not inductive. I think is a little overwhelming, just a little bit, because it's a lot of symbols and stuff to be using. But I use a verse by verse study method, which you guys have seen me use on the channel plenty of times. If you haven't, I'll link the Esther Bible study that we did, and you guys can see that. But yeah, I do a verse by verse study method, so I'll have that video giving you like some tips on how I deal with distractions, how I stay focused, and showing you guys like an actual like tutorial at the end of how I do the method. But let me get started, and I'll come back to you guys when I'm done and update you guys. Oh, I have been playing Heartopia. I am so excited that game finally came out. Oh, I don't want to open it. No. But I've been playing Heartopia. I actually was able to play the beta. I was a part of the first and second round, I think, of the beta testing for this game. And it was so amazing. And so to finally see that the game was like officially out, this is what the logo looks like. So you can get it on your computers, you can get it on iPhone, you can get it on Android, and it is cross-platform. So if you play it, like if I play it on my iPhone, I can close the game out, and as long as I still have it connected to my Google account, I can pull it up right on my Android, which is amazing. It will be coming to Steam, and I can't wait because my Steam Deck is right here, so I can't wait. You can play it on PC. I think you can play it on Mac. I'm not really sure, but I know PC, iOS, and Android, you can definitely play it. It is coming to Steam. They're just still fixing things so that it runs smoothly. I know Animal Crossing has their update coming on the 15th. So I think next week I'm going to get back into Animal Crossing. I know that Cozy Caravan just hit their 1.0 official release, so they're out of early access. So I'm going to get back into that. I am going to start a gaming journal. I have a journal that's out. I just don't know where it is. But I'm starting a gaming journal because I do like to game, but I have this thing where I don't play the games that I have. And I have a Switch. I have a Steam Deck. I need to play the games that I have. And so I think if I do a gaming journal and I'm able to see which games I'm playing and which games I have and backlog and put my wish list together. I just realized my baby left his coffee on the dresser. But yeah, so I have been reading. Let me give you guys a quick reading update before I go. I have been reading, y'all. She's been reading. If you follow me on Goodreads, you'll know. But I have been reading. So I read Daughter of Light by Morgan L. Bussey at the beginning of the month. 5 stars. I feel like I should have read this before I read Nordic Wars, which is Winter Chill and Winter's Maiden and Winter's Chill. But I'm so glad that I didn't, because now I know even more. Like, and I think Noreen is the same character from the Nordic Wars that I'm seeing in this series. So I'm excited for the sequel for that. So I'll give that 5 stars. I read The Storyteller's Daughter. I think I gave it 3.5. Yeah, it was cute. It was fun. It was a Rumpelstiltskin sort of retelling, but I don't know. I feel like Rumpelstiltskin for me was a little different from my memory. And especially having grown up seeing, what is that? There was a show that had like all the fairy tales together in it. I don't remember what the show was called. Just give me 1 second. And it's not like it wasn't like a Christian show. And I actually want to rewatch that show because I don't think I've ever finished the entire show. Once Upon a Time, that show. Yeah, Once Upon a Time. And just my memory of Rumpelstiltskin, I don't know. I'm gonna have to relook at the myth or story of Rumpelstiltskin again and then think about it. But it was cute. I enjoyed it. It was funny. I finally completed Marriage That Works. That book I gave 3.75 star rating. It was cool. I mean, I don't have nothing else to say about that. I read Splendor of the Land by Connie Lacazette, which was the third and final book in her Kingsman series. I gave it 4 stars. I feel like we never get answers for Shalom. And I feel like I need answers on Shalom because he's the only character from the first book that I never get a happy ending for. And I feel like we need a book 4. We need a book 4 that gives me a happy ending for Shalom. I think this is why I could never rate this series a high enough star rating, because you can't start off the series with him going missing and us trying to find this dude and we don't find him, and then in book 2 we get glimpses of him being found, but then he doesn't get found, and then in book 3 he's just non-existent. So yeah. Then I read 2 secular books. I read His and Hers by Alice Feeney. There are no words to express what I thought in this book. I wasn't expecting, and I read this because the show actually comes out today, or is out on Netflix, and I plan to watch this with my hubby. But y'all, I need to see how Netflix is going to spin this into a show, because that book, it threw me for a loop. I gave it 5 stars. It threw me for an absolute loop. I didn't understand. I was confused, conflicted. Yeah. And then after that, I read The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. And now I see why people like Frida McFadden. I see. I'm stuck between the 4.5 and the 5. And I'm still sitting on my rating. I don't think I wrote my full review for this yet. But yeah, just when you think one character is crazy, but then you find out it's another character that's crazy, and then you realize this character is crazy because their mama was crazy. Just I need to see the movie because I need to see how this movie played out. And then I'm going to read the sequel because, yeah, Frida McFadden and Alice Feeney, I will be reading more of. I'm not really big on thrillers because I feel like thrillers, every time I read a thriller, they never get past a 3.5, 3-star rating. But these two were like hitting 5 stars for me, or a 5-star. That's why I'm like, I'm still sitting on The Housemaid right now, trying to see what my rating was. But so far my reading is good. I think I'm going to be reading The Withered Rose by Valicity Elaine, and this is a dark Christian romance following mafia. So mafia romance, which sounds crazy, but it is a Christian dark mafia romance. Basically, in short, what I remember from the synopsis is that the girl basically runs away from the mafia lifestyle. Her pops dies. Her brother brings her back to force her to marry a dude that's in the mafia, but she's like, Jesus is on my side type thing. And I think the dude ends up getting saved. Don't quote me on that, but it is a Christian author, Valicity Elaine. You can follow her on TikTok. I think she's on Instagram, but I know for sure she's on TikTok. She is well known for writing dark romance for Christian readers. And there's no spice. There's no cursing. There is mention of obviously drug dealing, illegal activities, violence, abuse, and stuff like that, because obviously it's the mafia. But she makes note of that in her like author's note, and she explains to you why she does this and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to be reading. And then I'm going to be reading The Hunted Heir by Jayna Breigh, because her sequel is coming out. I think it's called The Appearance of Impropriety. That's coming out on the 27th. And so I definitely want to read this book. And from what I know, the main character, she does something every New Year's Eve. I think something happened with her sister, and this is in a synopsis. Her sister died, and I think she had something to do with it, or it was a mistake or something like that. And she's sworn up a love. And then another character is like the male love interest, and they have to end up fake dating, or they become fake fiancés or something like that. It's a whole slew of craziness, but it is a legal thriller, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, and that's a black Valicity, Elaine, and I believe Jayna Breigh, I think that's how you say her name, are both black authors. So yeah, I think once I finish those two books, the only two books I have left are The Shepherd's Wife by Angela Hunt, which is biblical fiction, and Cold Pursuit by Nancy Mel, which is a mystery suspense thriller. I don't even know what you would categorize that as. And then Letters to Malcolm. I don't know if I want to start Letters to Malcolm or not, but we're doing pretty good for it to only be the first full week of January. Like, I'm doing pretty good on my TBR, so I'm proud of myself. So yeah, I'm gonna go get some Bible reading, and while she's still sleeping, hopefully she'll sleep for another hour. It's only 4:41, so we have to read 125. What? 125? No, I'm wrong. What do I have to read today? 120 to 135. 120 to 135 today. And then I can't believe I finished Psalms tomorrow, y'all. Like, that's crazy. But yeah, so I'm gonna go get some readings done. I have me a coffee here. This is the Chobani cookie butter creamer. So good, with a little bit of, I think it's sorbet. I don't even know what it is, but cookie butter syrup, and the Ice Leggero pod from Nespresso. I'm debating on doing an espresso order soon. I don't know if I'm gonna do it in January or February. I'm trying to see if they have any like Valentine's Day theme pods coming out before I make an order. But definitely gotta make an espresso order soon, because I thought I had some Altisio, and clearly I don't. I need some Altisio. I need more Ice Leggero. And yeah. But I'm gonna go. Video's getting a little winded, so I'll come back to you guys when I'm done catching up on this, and then maybe once I get into my reading. So that's what I'm gonna do. So let me show y'all before. This is before on this page. I'll come back to you guys at the end, and also probably post my snippet on YouTube Shorts and Instagram as well, and then come back and let you guys know what I thought and what scripture stood out to me, and then I'll end that, and then I'll come back probably when I get some reading done, let you guys know my thoughts on the readings that I've did, and then probably end it there. Yeah, I'll be back. Hey y'all, I'm back. It is 5:22. You guys can see. So I just finished. I'll throw the clip right here. I posted it already, but yeah. So I went through already. Oh, and this pen, it's called a Pocket Friends. I got this from, when I went to H Mart, they had this store called like Art Box. So I got this unicorn like multi pen, and I also got 2 more that were like my Melody. So yeah, they are 0.7 millimeter pens. Well, this one is a 0.5 millimeter pen, but this one and this one are 0.7 millimeter pens. I have not been to H Mart in almost a year. So I can't wait to go back to H Mart because it's like a Korean. I don't know if it's Korean based or just Asian based in general, but it's like Asian stationery. And so like I would get the pens. I don't think I have, yeah. Like I have one of these like notebooks here. This notebook, I think I was writing like some of my poems and stuff in. And so, yeah. I use this to write in the planner sometimes. But I went through it and I wrote a couple of scriptures down. So, Psalms 127, verse 1a. Unless the Lord builds the house, those who build it labor in vain. That just reminds me that, like, no matter what I do, the Lord has to be involved in it and He has to approve of it, because if He does not, I'm doing it for no reason. It's null and void. It's going to fail. Even if I feel like it's succeeding, it's going to fail in some form or fashion. So yeah, that part stuck out to me. Then Psalm 133 verse 1, behold how good and pleasant it is when brothers dwell in unity. Just reminding myself that unity is supposed to be the end when it comes to being with other people, not discord, not dysfunction. And so God loves the fact that we are in unity. And this was an ascent of David. And so that's just a reminder for me, especially when David was dealing with so much. And then Psalm 135 verses 15 to 18. This is also quoted in Psalm 115 verses 4 to 8. The idols of the nations are silver and gold, the work of human hands. They have mouths, but do not speak. They have eyes, but do not see. They have ears, but do not hear. Nor is there any breath in their mouths. Those who make them become like them. So do all who trust in them. And it's like there are people, other religions out there, and they believe in these things, these idols that they feel can hear them, they can see them, that can answer them, and they don't. And even when it comes to just anything, it doesn't have to be like an image of a God, but it can just be whatever idol I put above God. It cannot, I cannot call on it to save me. I cannot call on it to deliver me. It will not see me when I'm in distress, right? And so I need to remember, like, if I put my trust in something that is an idol, anything that I put above God, anything that I'm idolizing above God, I'm going to become like that thing. And so I would rather put my trust in God and become like God, become like Christ, rather than, let me rephrase that, because I don't want to say become like God, because we're trying to be Christ-like, not like God, but Christ-like. So rephrasing that, if I put my trust in God to become Christ-like, then there's no issue for me, right? But if I put my trust in anything outside of Christ, anything outside of God, then there becomes an issue. And so that's what I wrote in the planner for today. These scriptures. So she did wake up, but then she went back to sleep. So I ain't gonna stress it. It's like the weekend for us right now. So I'll get back on schedule tomorrow with her. But yeah, so we did that. So I'm probably going to get into Atomic Habits, listen to that. I'm reading, I do a lot of tandem reading. I wasn't big on audiobooks until like last year when everything went crazy, and I found that audiobooks were helping me get through my reading. So yeah, I just put on my wax warmer. I have my wax warmer behind the bed, and I am doing the Better Homes and Gardens lavender lemonade scent. I used to be a wax melt girly. I love wax melts and candles, but I can't get to my candles because they're behind the bed down there on the bottom. Can't get back there. I mean, I can, but with the way everything goes, with like getting out of breath really quickly and my heart palpitating really, really fast, I'm not even going to put that pressure and strain on my heart. So I just opted to get, they're like $2-3 at Walmart. So I did get 5. I got 2 of these because this is honestly one of my favorite scents still to this day. This has literally been a favorite scent of mine for a very long time. So I got 2 of these. It smells so good. It's lemon, sugar, pineapple water, lavender, melon, and vanilla scent. It is so good. It's not too sweet. It's not too floral, not too fruity. It's just right. So I got 2 of those. I was burning one at a time. I had one in there from a day ago, and they last about 2-3 days depending on how long you burn them. So I just added another one in there. So I just used my 3rd one today. So I have that. Then I bought Mainstays Creamy Cashmere. It's white amber cashmere musk. Anything with amber cashmere we love. So I got 2 of those because I love the scent. I just don't like how small they are. So I probably should have got 4 of these because like one of these makes 1 cube of this, but it's fine. I think if I find the candle, I'll buy the candle. And I want to also be mindful of burning candles, especially when little mama is here. Like when the family's not here, I can burn my candles. When they're here, I just want to do wax melts. And then I also did not know that they finally sell Goose Creek at Walmart. When I was in the wax melt world, buying my wax melts, I used to buy from indie companies, but I also did like Goose Creek. And Goose Creek was a company you could really only buy online, but they sell them at Walmart now. And so I got their warm and welcome scent. If I really want the notes, I can go. Let me look it up. Let me go on the website. There is a scent from Walmart that I want to get, and it's like the Sol de Janeiro. I think it's number 62 that I need to try. But I want to smell it in person. I've been on a kick with that since smelling the Brazilian mist smell from Dollar Tree, which is supposed to be like a dupe of Sol de Janeiro. I've never smelled Sol de Janeiro, but yeah. Let me see what the notes for this one is because it smells so good. Yeah, they even have the candles at Walmart now, which is crazy. But I'm not spending $14 on a candle. If I want to buy that, I would just go to Bath and Body Works. Honestly, I don't even know. Does Bath and Body Works sell? Do they even sell wax melts? I don't know, but I'm trying to see what the notes are for this. Yeah, and it looks so cozy. But the notes are vanilla cashmere, marshmallow cream, white mocha, and warm amber. I'm gonna have to get some more because it smells so good. It smells so good. And so I got that. So yeah. And I told you guys like how I got the Dollar Tree nails, but I did pick up nails a while ago when I was at my Mom and Love's. From the beauty supply from her and from Vllo and from Mad Rag. So the nails I have on. So the nails previous in videos I just saw I wore for Christmas were these beauties, and this brand is called Feral Edge. This brand is top T. This is their bow snowflakes, and I think these are like extra long nails. These were gorgeous. Love these. I would definitely get these again. They were $10 basically. I think depending on the size. So the extra long are $10. The ones I have on now are all right. I wouldn't buy them again now because you guys can see the color is coming off. I don't like it. It's really just on this finger because it's not coming up on this hand as bad. So I wouldn't buy these again, but they were cute while they lasted. The Colin nail art nails, and this is the almond navy blue. They were $10 as well from Mad Rag. I got a bag. So let's see. I have 3 more of the Feral Edge. I have this French pink cherry rhinestone one, which was $10 because it's extra long. I have this, I guess, stiletto French leopard black bow cherry one, $10. And then this one I think is a regular long size, and it's white French with gold accents, rhinestones, and bows. And this was $7.99. So you guys can see let me do it with these. The size length different. So 11 Feral Edge, definitely will get more of those. From Five Below, I picked up some Kiss ones. I don't really like the ones from Five Below because they're very flimsy. I'm very particular about the nails from Kiss. I like them sturdy. I like them like not to the point where they can flex and bend. Like these can't bend. I like them thick. I do know that you can just buy acrylic powder and put it underneath your nail. That's just an extra step that I just don't want to do. But I got these in the medium. They're different. I'm not really a blue nail kind of girl unless it's like this pastel, but I know my husband loves blue, so I figured this would be cute. Then I got these. This is what sold me, the lavender, obviously, in that design. That sold me, so I had to grab it, and that was along this French tip, medium. This is another French tip with some florals, and then another sort of French tip, almond and burgundy. So yeah, and they were obviously $5 a piece. Again, these were not as thick as I like them to be, but they're cute and I can make them work. I might try the acrylic thing, but I'm not a big fan of doing that. And then from the beauty supply store across the street from my mama loves, they have this brand called Glamify, and they're like $7.99, $6.99, $5.99. And I got 2 of their Gems and Charms Couture. So I got this one, which I might do this one. It's really nice. Neutral with a little bit of gold accents on it. And then I got this one, which I cannot wait to rock. It's like rhinestones and butterflies and ombre. And I'm not lying about the price. $7.99. And this has 10-day wear on there, but I literally usually wear my press-ons for like 12 days or so. And then I got their French chic in this like brown and white. Really cute. You see the price, $5.99. And then this one was $6.99. It's their Trendsetter Alluring Touch, which is like a neutral color. If you guys could tell, I'm a coffin nail kind of girl. I like my nails coffin style, long. That's just what I like. So we also talked about Dollar Tree. I forgot to show you guys. I've seen people hauling these bags, and my Dollar Tree, either the stuff gets purchased before I make it to the Dollar Tree, or they're very slow in stocking up. Like they get stocked, but they put it out when they want to. But I saw these bags going around on TikTok and finally got them. So this one says XOXO. It's red. And they're pretty much makeup bags. And then I got a pink one that says love on it. I do have to cut the string though, again on this one, because the strings were like crazy. But I got this, and I think this was the last pink one that was there. And then they have the actual big ones. I thought I bought the other one. I need to go back. This comes in black, purple, and pink. They have pink. I think blue. I'm not really sure. They do have 3 or 4 colors. I think I'm gonna go back and get the other colors because I think I want to use these. One of these I want to use to store obviously my press-ons, and then the other 2 I want to use specifically for Bible study stuff, of course. So I don't know. We're debating on that, but they do flatten out. So I may go to Dollar Tree tomorrow. I don't know. I'm always at Dollar Tree. There's literally a Dollar Tree up the block from my house. And like I said, by my mother-in-law's house, there's 2 Dollar Trees. So who knows? But I also have like this collapsible basket that I use. And I put all of my skincare in there when I'm going to do my skincare. So yeah. But I have that wax melt going right now. She's still asleep. So I'm going to get some Atomic Habits in. And I think I'm going to... I don't think I want to do the thriller right now. So I think I'm going to read Withered Rose. Get somewhere around the 30% mark. Oh, my phone's about to die. So yeah, I'm going to read that and then come back to you guys when I can. Let me get off this thing. My phone is on 5%. Get off and I'll come back to you guys when I do some reading. Peace out. Hey y'all. So I just took my phone off the charger real quick. It's 6:42. Baby girl is awake. I did read through Atomic Habits chapter 7 about the self-control. It was interesting, but again, the book itself is not gripping me, and I wish I probably wouldn't have annotated it, but it is what it is. I did find my 5-year journal, and so I'm just going through this. I've had this since 2017, I think. Yeah, like I'm going back and I've never completed it. Like I've had this journal since 2017. And so like I've so far done a couple of years. So like at the beginning of the year, like there's 4 years completed. Obviously 2018, 2021, 2024, and now 2026. And then if like you go on the back of the months, there's like 2018, 2019, 2020, 2018, 2021, 2022. Like for June, I've completed all 5 years. So 2018, 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023. And so I'm gonna just do what I can for the ones that are not done. But I'm gonna pick this back up because I do enjoy the idea of a 5-year journal, and this is a spiritual 5-year journal. I got this one from Waterbrook Mount Noma Press. I got this for a review back in 2017. So I'm gonna finish this up. But I just got another package from Amazon. Again, I didn't order anything, and it came again from you, Sandra. So thank you so much. And we're gonna open it. I did not. I took it out the box already, but it is still wrapped up and everything, and so it's a gift surprise. And I do know what it is because I looked at the label on it already, and it's crazy that you got this for me because funny enough, I saw that Alexis Ashley, hold on, let me turn the TV down, sorry, she is watching Chip and Potato. You want to say hi? Say hi. Say hi. Hi. She wanted to say hi. But funny enough, Alexis Ashley had posted that she was going to be doing the systematic theology by Wayne Grudem. And I've had that in my cart for years. Like I've always wanted to do the systematic theology from Wayne Grudem. And I kid you not, it's in my cart. Let me show y'all. It is in my cart. I had a whole bunch of stuff in my cart, but I left those in my cart. I have the Systematic Theology Workbook and the actual second edition book in my cart by Wayne Grudem. And so, funny enough, she got me the Bible. So, I want to play with this here. Play with this one. Because I don't need to break my case. My phone is already cracked because I broke it. But we're just going to open this up. Like I said, I know because I looked at the piece of paper, but Sandra, again, I don't know if anything else is coming. Again, I was not expecting any of this. It is wrapped up, but I did look at the thing. But y'all, this is the ESV Systematic Theology Study Bible, Theology Rooted in the Word of God. And y'all know my word of the year is rooted. And so, yeah, it's from Crossway. And so, of course, a review is coming on this Bible. But yeah, it just focuses on systematic theology, which is, I believe, a little different than biblical theology. I know that there's all types of like different theologies. Although theology is theology, I will do a whole video on the types of theology out there, because I'm still myself. She's trying to get the camera. I myself am still like learning about it. But yeah, thank you. I just wanted to pop back on and say thank you so much to you, Sandra, because again, I was not expecting that, but I now have another Bible to add to my collection, and I can't wait to dive into it. And because, like I said, I'm in Revelation, I definitely want to. Oh, it talks about Israel under the Maccabees in here. Okay. There's a glossary, reading plans, thematic index. All right. All right, it talks about eschatology, the church, grace, and all of that. So I'm going to have to like flip through the Bible. It talks about reading the Bible theologically, doctrine, preaching heresy, orthodoxy, apologetics, creeds. So yeah, I'm going to definitely do my due diligence and study through it, read through it. But definitely want to look through this while I'm going through the book of Revelation. So I'm probably going to look through the notes. I'm currently up to Revelation chapter 16. So as of next week, we'll be diving, I think, 17 to 19 or 20 or something along those lines. But yeah, another Bible to use and dive deep into, and I love this. This is a cloth bound edition. It's in the color ochre. It's the cloth overboard ochre. Yeah. So yeah, but I have not started my reading yet. But I do have my Kindle ready to go with Withered Rose. So I'm gonna start that, and it's 6:47. I did watch some anime. That's another thing. I was watching an anime, Jujutsu Kaisen season 3, part 1 came out. They had 2 episodes. I had to watch that, and I called my son like, "Did you watch that episode yet?" So, oh, I did promise him that I was gonna watch another anime, the final season of My Hero Academia, the final episode. I need to watch that. I've been stalling on that final episode because it's literally the final episode. It's like I don't want the anime to end, but it's over. So I'll probably watch that while I'm reading. And then I'm gonna read Withered Rose, take a break, and probably play some more Heartopia. And then I will read some more later. Or I'll probably read right before I take my medicine tonight. I don't know. But I'll come back to you guys when I'm done reading and give you guys my thoughts on Withered Rose, as well as on the Hunted Heir, and let you guys know my thoughts on those two books, and close out the blog. I may throw in my skincare routine towards the end. I don't know, because like I said, my skincare routine is coming from Dollar Tree, and Dollar Tree is amazing. Thanks to TikTok, I've been learning some secrets, and I'm in the era, I keep saying like I said, but I never posted that video. I deleted it. But I'm in an era right now, a season of life, where if I don't have to splurge on certain things, I'm just not going to, especially if they do the same thing. I'm just not. And so, yeah, I probably am going to make that run to Dollar Tree tomorrow and get that pink bag and probably get 2 more. So probably get the pink, the black, another black, and another purple, because I do have a lot of stuff. Like, I have a lot of, like, stuff. I do want to make an Amazon order, but I'm probably not going to make that Amazon order for a while, probably not till February, because like I said, I do want to get the Wayne Grudem stuff. I want to get a sprocket. I think it's a sprocket, the little mini printer that you can get. I want to get that because like I said, I want to get into journaling, and even with my planner, I can print out images and stick them in there. So I want to get that. That's in my car already. I'm sitting here like I can't tell you guys what it is. The HP Sprocket, the photo printer, that's the instant portable printer. I have that in my car. It's like $90, unfortunately. The printer is like $90. The paper is like $30, $25, and it only comes with 50 sheets. So I don't even think this comes with any sheets. But I want it in lavender because it comes in a lilac color. She is pulling on my mic. But yeah, so I've been like watching videos on that. So I have an Amazon cart right now. My Amazon cart is a little pricey, but again, I told you guys, when I shop, I don't pay full price because I have gift cards. I use Fetch, and if need be, I will use Zip or Afterpay or Klarna or any of those things, just because I don't sometimes want to pay full price. Sometimes I want to take my time and pay through things, and so I do have good rapport with Afterpay, Klarna, Zip, and all that stuff, which is a blessing for me. And so yeah, my cart is looking a little pricey. I do want to also get the Believe Bible highlighters as well. They do have a full pack, so I want to get this set here. I want to grab those highlighters because my highlighters are running out like crazy. I do want to get Mr. Pen, but I need Mr. Pen to come out with like a big stack. This is the clear coat thing that I'm getting for my ring so that it doesn't tarnish. I'm getting the stuff for, like I said, the sprockets. My son had an episode with his eczema due to dehydration, and it was really, really bad. And so I did get him some eczema cream. My mom also bought him one, but I'm going to buy him some backups of the one that she bought him. And it's this cortisone 10 eczema thing, and it's maximum strength. So I'm going to grab a couple of those for him. And then I'm going to get him a Bible bag because his Bible is crazy right now. But yeah, I got a couple of other Bible studies and stuff in here, like the Jude Bible study that I said I want to get from Jackie Hill Perry. It's in my cart. I don't know if I'm gonna get it or not. We'll see. But yeah. Yeah, like I be wanting these cute little Bible bags, these little like bags and stuff on Amazon that I see a lot of people on YouTube use. But then I'm like, I got a Dollar Tree, and there's several Dollar Trees, and they got cute bags too. So do I really want to spend $10, $12, $13, $14, $15 on a bag when I can just go to Dollar Tree and get the same bag or something like it for less? Don't know. So that's where I'm at with that. So yeah, that's what we're looking at right now. But I'm gonna go and come back to you guys after I do my reading and then tell you guys my thoughts. Hey guys, I'm back. It is 8:51 currently. I finished reading all the books, and yeah, I got to 32% in Withered Rose by Valicity Elaine. Book cover is here, And I read both of them on my Kindle Basic in the matcha color. I have it out of the case because she likes the chain on my case and she likes to grab it. So let me actually put it back in the case. But this is my case. I got it off of Temu a while ago. It's kind of wet, but yeah. So Withered Rose, so far it's interesting. It's following a girl named Rosa DeLuca. She is a part of an Italian mafia. Her dad dies. She runs away from home in New York to Jersey. Her father dies. She gets caught up by her brother, and she's basically forced to marry a underboss, a part of the German mafia. While in Jersey, she encountered the Lord and obviously became a follower. And so, yeah, we're just seeing how that plays out. And so far, it's interesting to me. You definitely get the violence part from the mafia, of course. There is a little girl that gets hurt, and it broke my heart. But, you know, it's a mafia romance, so what do you expect? Go ahead, mama. So yeah, 32% of the way in that. And then I got 30% of the way in The Haunted Heir by Jayna Breigh. I think that's how you say her name. Neither one of these have audiobooks, which kind of sucks. I'm just in an audiobook mood to read faster. But yeah, this is interesting and it's funny and it's definitely giving Black girl vibes. Just by the way it's written, the language that they use, it's definitely comical. I'm enjoying it. Nona is the main character. The main male character is DeMarcus. DeMarcus, I forgot what he does. I don't know if he works for the cops or not. I don't remember. But Nona is a private investigator, and she is helping out this pastor who basically gets this letter saying that he is like this long lost heir. And there is this dude that's trying to take him out, or basically get him to give up the land so that he could take the land type thing. And it's interesting. We get obviously Nona and the love interest, DeMarcus, and DeMarcus is comical. We get the pastor, who is the hunted heir, and then we have the person who is going after him for the guy that wants the land. And so we have that set up. I'm 30% of the way through on that. And yeah, so far so good. So far they seem like they're gonna be maybe 3.5, 4-star reads. We'll see how they continue to go. I'm not sure if they'll be more than 4 stars for me, but like I said, we'll see how they go. But it's 8:54 right now, so I'm probably just gonna game until she is a little bit more calm, and then I will go and do my skincare routine. I did take everything out for my skincare routine already, but yeah, so I'm probably gonna play a little bit of Heartopia for a bit, or probably game on my I'm either gonna game on my Steam Deck, play Heartopia, probably do both, and possibly set up my gaming journal and also watch videos on that Bible as well. So that is the plan. It's just me and baby girl. I don't take my pills until 12 midnight, and so I'm probably gonna eat around 10:30, 11. I have shrimp broccoli and fried rice, so I have that in the kitchen waiting for me to eat. And so I have like maybe 2 hours to go. I am gonna read her those 2 books though, and ooh, I forgot Bible study was tonight. See y'all. Yeah, I forgot Bible study was tonight at 8. This is what happens. I am so like on the go, and then I forget things. So I completely missed Bible study with Alexis Ashley and A Love for Jesus. Her Bible study group missed that, so I'll catch on in the next 2 weeks. But there'll be a replay, so I can watch the replay. Y'all, I'm so forgetful even when I write things down. It's crazy. But I can't forget tomorrow. Tomorrow I have my first meeting with the wives ministry thing that I'm joining, so I need to join that for real. So yeah, I guess I'll do my gaming journal and look up videos on the Bible. But I'll come back when I do my skincare and talk you guys through like how I keep my skin clear. It has been breaking out a bit. More so on this side. You guys can see like on my forehead area, right by my eyebrow, and on this area. A lot due to stress and because I have been out in the stores touching things, and I don't come home to immediately wash my hands and I touch my face. So yeah, bad on my end. So I do use a product that definitely helps heal that up really fast, but it does come back obviously if I'm going out touching stuff in the stores. The stores are not clean. She keeps walking to the edge of the bed and it creeps me out. The girl don't fell off the bed. And I like falling to hit her head, but she falls flat on her feet to the floor and it scares me. I'm in my pajamas for the evening, so I'll come back a little later when she's calm, when I can go and wash my face, because I did take the bar off her bed, so she does not have a bar on her crib anymore because she's been flipping out of the crib. Literally, she flips out of her crib, she flips in the crib, and it's just not a safe thing. And so I opted to just take it off altogether. And looking it up, they did suggest once your baby is like 15-16 months and they start doing that, to take it off or give them a floor bed. Her bed is on the lowest, like her crib mattress thing is on the lowest part, and she did have 2 mattresses. I took one out of the bed and she was still climbing out, and so it was just take it out. She's been flipping out for months, and so now she climbs out. Jesus, she almost fell off the bed. She gives me a heart attack, y'all. She is a lot more active than my son was, and it's scary because he was a boy. She's a girl and she is very active. It's so scary how active she is. But yeah, so her bed is open. It's an open space right now. It has like the bars everywhere else except the front of her bed, and so she can get in and out of her bed, but it does make it a little bit more like nerve-wracking. But you know, it is what it is. She's becoming a big girl. She's a toddler at this point, and so it was bound to happen. I just wish it would happen so soon. So yeah, I'm just gonna chill out, and I'll come back to you guys when I get ready to do my skincare and talk to you guys through the products that I've been using from Dollar Tree. There are products that I still use from like regular drugstores and Marshalls and stuff like that, but majority of my routine is from Dollar Tree, and it has been amazing. And they are comparable to like name brand products and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm debating if I want to pop these nails off. We are going to a birthday party on Sunday, and so after Sunday I might just pop these babies off. Like I said, this nail is like, the color is fading, and I don't like that. I've never really had this issue until the 2-week mark. Oh no, it has been about 2 weeks actually. No, it's been a week. I did these nails on the 1st. When was the 1st? I did my nails on the 1st. That was a week ago. So it's only been a week, and they haven't popped off, but the color is definitely fading, and I don't like that. So like I said, I would never buy that brand again, but the Pearl Edge, top tier. But I am probably going to try those Dollar Tree nails next, and then if not, I'll do the Pearl Edge. Yeah, I'm gonna go and I'll come back to you guys when I get ready to do my skincare, because she just keep walking. She just keep walking to the edge, and I'm gonna lose it. So I'll be back. y'all, it's late. It's 1:15 in the morning. Friday, January 9th. Baby girl just went to sleep. I'm exhausted. I didn't get a chance to take my medicine until like 12:17, and then 12:32. I take them 15 minutes apart. I ate my dinner a little late. I ate around 11:45, messing with her. So I'm gonna just show you guys what I used tonight, and then I'm gonna put this stuff up, pack it for the morning, and then I'm going to knock out because I'm exhausted. But hopefully you guys can hear the heater. I do have the heater on because I'm cold. But I use these face towelettes. I bought 2 different types of face towelettes from Burlington when I was at my mom lives a while ago. She lives right near Burlington and a Marshalls, and so the world is my oyster when I'm out there. So these are from Cleganic. They're extra large clean face towels. I would not consider these extra large. I'm thinking about getting the ones that are real popular on TikTok. I don't remember what they're called, but I'm thinking about trying those out depending on how the other ones work. But those other ones might be bigger. So yeah. I use the little scrunchy things from everything mainly is from Dollar Tree. These catch water on your wrist so that it doesn't go all the way down. Headbands keep your hair from getting wet. I use a fan to dry my serums and moisturizers and stuff in between. My skincare usually takes 30 to 45 minutes, so I make sure to allot that time, and that is for both my morning and my night routine. Today was Thursday, so I did a scrub today. My routine alternates depending on the day. I do facial mask on Tuesdays and Saturdays. Thursday I do a facial scrub, and then Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night I do retinol serum, and then on the other nights I do the regimen you guys saw today. So tomorrow night I'll have my retinol serum routine, which is like a whole bunch of other serums. But the night cream I used is from Dollar Tree. It's a part of their calming nighttime skin cream, calming nighttime line. So it comes with the skin cream that has lavender, melatonin, and aloe. I have this. I do have the cleanser, but I didn't use a cleanser tonight. I'll use it in the morning. And it comes with the eye cream as well, which I did use tonight. Cotton rounds are obviously from Dollar Tree. I do double cleanse because I do use a SPF, and the SPF I use, I either use the Black Girl something. I can't remember what it's called. I'll put it in the screen. I use that one. Or I use the one that I got from Dollar Tree, which is like BDS, I think it is. And it's a 30 SPF. Let me grab it. Yes, BDS sunscreen, SPF 30 sunscreen lotion. It's a silky smooth texture. And so I did use this on my face. I did see somebody use it on their face, and it really looked amazing. And so I've been using this. I have a bunch of these to use, and so yeah, and they're good until 2028. So anytime I catch these at Dollar Tree, I stock up because they're only 1.5 fluid ounces. A little goes a long way because it is very much so silky and almost greasy, and it spreads evenly into the skin. It does not make you look like a ghost. So I do use the double cleanse method, which is using a oil balm or a oil cleanser or micellar water. I right now am using this of Vllo mousse micellar and aloe vera. Basically aloe vera micellar foam to help break down the greasiness of the SPF on my face. So I've been using this. I got this from Burlington. I don't even know how much it was. The price came off, but I think it was less than $8 when I got it. So it's cute. It comes with a little thing where it comes out as foam use on my face. But I think once I'm done with this, I wouldn't repurchase this again. I do have the CeraVe foaming oil cleanser, so I'm going to be switching to that once this is used up. But I do use this first and then I go in with my cleanser. Usually it's this one, but because it's Thursday, I use the Power Face Wash with caffeine and micro pumice. And so it's basically a light exfoliator. Really like this. It's great. It's from their Power line. Again, most of the skincare I use is from the line Global Beauty Care from Dollar Tree because it is dermatologist created. And so those are the cleansers. As far as toners go, I use about 4 toners every morning and night. The one that is constant for both routines is the Revive RX face and body spray. Its moisturizing factor is in photoceramides, so it's a nourishing body spray. You can put it on your body. I just spray it on my face before I go in with my toners. I use a toner pad. I have 2 different ones I'm going through. This one is the Global Beauty Care clarifying toner pads. It has witch hazel, mandelic acid, and cica. So it's okay. I mean, I haven't noticed a difference. I like the other one, which has coconut and glycerin, I think, or something like that. I like that one. But this is my bomb go-to, the Dermasil AHA glycolic acid toning solution. I literally just bought 2 more backups of this. I have a whole thing of backups. I'm literally at the halfway mark at this point. I use it on my face. I use it under my arms. This is just beautiful. It has glycolic acid, witch hazel, and rose water. And then I follow up with the Dermasil oatmeal milk toner with oatmeal and stone mushroom. Very moisturizing and hydrating. Once I do that, I use an essence on my face, the Snail Mucin essence. It's hydrating, replenishing, and brightening. And so yeah, I'm actually past the halfway mark at this point, really low, but I do have backups of this. I do like it. I like an essence. I usually use the SK2 brand, but I didn't want to keep spending money on the SK2. I think it's SK2. Is that the name of the company? I'll put it here. I used to use that brand. It is an Asian-based brand. I can't remember if it's Korean or not, but I used to use that brand a lot, and this kind of reminded me of that. And so yeah, Snail Mucin is what I use, but I use that for both morning and night. Same with this. These 2 are both morning and night for me. I have this. I wouldn't buy this again. But it's the Lips Don't Lie lip mask and lip scrub duo. It's cool. Lip scrub on the bottom, lip mask on the top. The lip mask is hydrating. I like that. I know they had different ones. I don't remember which one this is. I don't know which one this is, but I wouldn't buy it again though. But the lip mask is hydrating. Then I have like tools that I use. This is the vibrating under eye massager. It's not really, I mean, it's alright. It's the best way that I can put it. It's supposed to gently massage the contour of the eye to relax and refresh. I mean, I guess it does that. I would have to try it again and see, but it's pretty cool. I have my rose quartz face roller. So this part is for the face, this part is for the eyes. Usually I put it in the refrigerator overnight. I haven't been doing that because it's been cold anyway, so don't have to do that. And then I have my actual eye roller ball for under the eye. This is from Dollar Tree. This is from Dollar Tree. This is not from Dollar Tree. I think I got this from one of the drugstores. CVS, Rite Aid, or Walgreens. I don't remember which one, but one of the 3. I got this from there. Hair clip. I don't even know where I got the hair clip from. But this is a serum, a collagen serum under eye roller. I use a different serum for the morning. For the morning, I use vitamin C. For the evening, I use collagen. Once I use the collagen one up, I'll do the retinol one. I'm thinking honestly about throwing the retinol one into my routine for the nights that I'm doing retinol because it just makes sense. I have one that is retinol based. So I think I'm going to incorporate that in starting tomorrow. This here is my go-to. I love this stuff. I went and bought like buy backups. Every time I see it, I buy one. This is the Blemish Control Blemish and Dark Spot Treatment Cream Gel from Global Beauty Care. There's a whole line that goes with this. I have the entire line. This though, if I have any breakouts, literally when I'm doing my skincare routine, I put this on over it and it literally goes away in the morning. Usually I have to wait maybe 2 days for my breakouts to go away, but this has been doing the trick. And if I really wanted to, I could put a pimple patch over it. I haven't been wanting to because they haven't been that massive. I did a couple of times because I've had like some massive ones here, but like the one here, it might turn into a whitehead, so I might have to put one on tonight. But yeah, it's been pretty much localized to an area, and so I know that it's either stressed or from the environment. Basically, when I go outside and I'm touching everything in Dollar Tree, I'm literally in Dollar Tree like every other day. So yeah, but this stuff is amazing. I absolutely love this, and T to TikTok for putting me onto this stuff. I'm telling y'all, if you have Dollar Tree, check it out. You guys saw me put this hair oil in. I've heard about this hair oil. I wanted to try it out. It smells really good. It has safflower oil, castor oil, sweet almond oil. There's mineral oil in there, soybean oil, but it smells so good. You can use it for styling or you can use it as a treatment. But I've just been using it like every 2 to 3 nights, putting it in my hair because I don't do much to my hair. Like I told you guys, I try to just leave my hair alone because I'm tired of it falling out. So I try to at least keep the hair oiled as much as I can. And then I have the serums that I use tonight. So I first use niacinamide. This is the Spa Centrals. I use 2 Spa Central serums. I don't think I would buy these again. Not that they're bad, but I did find a better brand of serums from Dollar Tree. And so the Spa Centrals are good. They're not bad. This is more for like your teen girls. But if you're an adult and you're looking for actual serum that like works great, I got you. But the Spa Centrals are pretty good. I have the Glow Niacinamide. I use this and it's great. And then the Plump Collagen is fine. But the brand that I've been loving is the Skin Nutrition Botanicals. This brand, I have a total of 5 of their, I think I have a total of 5 or 3 of their serums. I have the Glow Up Hyaluronic Acid 2% Rice Ferment Night Booster. I have their Glycolic Acid one. I have their multi-peptide, which I do use when I do retinol. I have their squalene and niacinamide, I think it is. I think that's 4. There's another one that I have from them, but I am on the hunt for their rose ferment one. That one I'm on the hunt for. But these 3 serums are the ones that I'm currently rotating. Once these 2 are out, I'm not using them anymore because, like I said, I have this brand, and I've stocked up on this brand. So yeah, I'm going to put this stuff up and then show you guys what I use in the morning because my morning routine is pretty much the same. I'll be right back and then I'll end this video. All right, so let's wrap this up. To wash my face, I use a Glow and Vitamin C facial cleanser with niacinamide, AHAs, and vitamin E. Of course, Global Beauty Care. That's what I use. Dollar Tree. Again, this is a 2.5 fluid ounce. You don't need a lot. It does suds well. So I use that to cleanse. Once I cleanse, I hydrate. Again, 3 toners. I go in with the Revive first, the spray. I use that all the time, and then I go in with my toners of choice. So I'm using from the Power line, the Power Toner. This is with AHA, BHA, tea tree, and niacinamide. This is to energize, balance, and resurface. So I use that in the morning, and I'm almost done with that actually. I don't know if I bought a backup of that. Then I go in with the Global Beauty Care Rice Water Milky Toner with Rose Essence and Rice Ferment Filtrate, which I did buy a backup of this. This is good. And then I go in with the Glow Up Toner from Be Pure. with watermelon extract and hyaluronic acid. Love that stuff. So I do that. Then of course I go on with my essence again, this nail mousse, and use that faithfully. Once I do that, I go on with my serums. So the serum rotation currently is the glycolic acid witch hazel 2-in-1 solution. Love this brand, really great. And even if you go on TikTok and look at estheticians, like professional estheticians, they say that these are great. And so I'm not just picking these up, but I'm actually looking at reviews from actual people who are using them, and also from professional estheticians. I then use the vitamin C facial serum with niacinamide, AHAs, and vitamin E. It's from the same line as this. So basically, when Global Beauty Care does a line, it usually comes out with a cleanser, a moisturizer, an eye cream, and a serum. Sometimes there's a toner. Sometimes there is a treatment, depending on the line. Once I do that, then I go in with the Spa Centrals do hyaluronic acid serum. I'm not going to repurchase the Spa Centrals. Like I said, I think I have a backup. I don't like the little beads in them either, but this is hyaluronic acid. Then I go in with the Glow Up Revitalizing Serum with pomegranate extract and peptides. I'm almost done. I don't think I have a backup of this, but I have other variations. I have the avocado one. I have the strawberry one, but I may go and get a backup of the avocado and this one from my local Dollar Tree, because they do have it. For my under eyes in the morning, I do use a serum. This one is a vitamin C under eye serum. Like I said, I have the retinol, and I think tomorrow night I'm going to throw that into rotation. For eye creams, I rotate between two. So I bought this one from Marshalls or Burlington, can't remember. But this is the Bliss Energizing and Depuffing Eye Cream with caffeine and hyaluronic acid. This was like less than $7. And then the Glowing Vitamin C Eye Cream. So like I said, this, oops. And then I have the moisturizer that came with it as well. I use all of that together. I typically will use a whole line together. Sometimes I'm just using pieces, but I rotate between eye creams. I don't remember which eye cream I used this morning, so I'm going to go with this one for today. I do use the Gummy Bear Lip Butter in the morning. I have both this one and the other one. I use the other one in the evenings when I'm not using the lip scrub. I only use the lip scrub once or twice, depending on how my lips feel. But if not, I'm usually using the Woolsey's lip butters. So I use this in the morning before I put on any like lip gloss. And then obviously the BDS sunscreen, my fan to help everything, face towels, of course, and oh, I forgot one more thing, you guys. This hydrating lip oil, y'all, this stuff is amazing. I wish it came in a bigger tube. This is from Be Pure. It's a hydrating lip oil. I bought like 5 backups of these. I also have another one. The La Mercier Perfect Hydration lip gloss. Yeah, so these two, but this is actually like an oil, where this one is a lip gloss. So I do like to use this one a lot. I have several of these. I have one in each purse, then I have backups, then I have one out that just stays in my room, then I have this one. So yes, but what I am going to do right now is pop on a acne dot my sister gave me. She gave me a bunch of these. I don't even know where my other ones are, but I'm gonna put this one right now, and then I'm gonna go to bed because it's late. Okay. Technically, you're supposed to put it on before you do any of your skincare and put your skincare over it, but whatever. It's late. It's now 1:38 in the morning. Baby girl's knocked out. I need to put her in her bed, and I need to get my butt in this bed. Babe is actually getting off of work in a few and should be home soon. So I'm gonna go. Thank you guys for joining me for today. Again, Sandra, thank you for the gifts. I truly, truly appreciate them. You do not understand how much I appreciate every thing that you do, and that goes for anybody on the channel, whether that's you commenting, whether that's you subscribing, whether that's you just watching the videos, whether that's you sending anything, a love gift, whether you buying anything off the wish list. Like, I keep everything in the description box, but I never really state that it's there unless you guys ask me and forget that it's there. But yes, I keep my information in the description box. I just keep it way at the bottom, not the bottom, but like underneath the main stuff. But yeah. So I'm gonna go. I'm exhausted and I gotta get up at 5 because my alarm is gonna go up at 5. Y'all, I only be getting like 2-3 hours of sleep. How I do it, I take naps, but I can't. I'm trying to get myself regulated with a schedule, but it's just so hard. So I'm trying to figure out if I should switch the time that I take my medicine. But when you take the medicine, you have to wait up to 2 to 4 hours. I keep forgetting to ask my doctor. So when I see my doctor in February, I'm going to ask her exactly how long do I have to wait before I do anything. I usually just wait the full 4 hours because I don't really know. But if she tells me I don't have to wait the full 4 hours, I will be changing the time because staying up till 12 is crazy. But I'm gonna go. I got my stuff set for the morning. Oh, I have this bin of like headbands and stuff that I also got from Dollar Tree. So I'm just gonna take out the pink headband with the pink scrunchies and throw that in there. But I do have this Valentine's Day one that they just came out with. It had it in this color, a hot pink, a light pink, and a lavender. I should have got the lavender. I have the scrunchies and the lavender, which I just got today, this pink, which I got a while ago, and this leopard print, and then I got these 2 headbands. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go, and I'll see you guys in the next video. If you made it to the end, post up whatever this emoji is, probably something to do with sleeping. Who knows? Just let her know that you watched, and I will try to get back to vlogging as much as I can. It's a little chaotic right now, but I will try. And yeah, I'm gonna go because I'm exhausted. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.